Hill. She's on your side. Better call Bacon.
You sort your recyclables and you haul your recycling bin to the curb, but what happens after that? I've often wondered that myself. A Town and Country woman claims she watched twice as her recycling and trash bins were emptied into the same truck. Last week, she caught it on video, and that's when she knew she'd better call Bankin. 8 on your side investigator Shannon Bankin joins me now. This is not how it's supposed to work.
It is not how it's supposed to work, and I discovered, Jen, that it's not just this woman. Hillsborough County tells me that the same commingling of trash and recycling happened at 22,000 homes over 3 days last week.
Miralee France is a super recycler. She always washes out detergent containers and milk gallons.
It's the least we can do to take a few minutes out of our day to recycle what we know can be saved.
She was disturbed as she captured this video. First the recycling bin, then the trash bin.
I thought, you've got to be kidding me. Did a truck break down? Did half the workforce call out sick?
Miralee claims she saw this happen a couple of months ago, too.
I can see maybe happening once, but twice in less than 3-month period? Something's wrong.
I went to Travis Barnes, the county's recycling coordinator. He tells me the county actually gave contractor Waste Connections permission for this for a 3-day period.
So they did a comprehensive audit of their fleet, and they identified 18 vehicles that had safety or service issues.
In order to collect all items, recycling bins at 22,000 homes were emptied in the trash.
Isn't that unacceptable?
I would agree it's unacceptable, and that's why we took extreme measures to allow that to happen. And like I said, the other contract manager will be looking to see whether liquidated damages are going to be assessed in this particular situation.
Even with permission, Barnes says the company could face penalties.
Why did the county not let people know that this was going to happen so they didn't waste their time?
Right. We were notified on the 9th, and we had to make quick decisions in order to make sure we can complete the rest of the routes that week. Generally, recycling is successful because people have ingrained human behavior where they have a habit, just like this resident, where she's doing the right thing every day. We never want to disrupt that.
Barnes assures me that this shouldn't happen again. He added that the county burns as much trash as possible. This not only reduces the amount of waste that ends up in a landfill, but he says it also produces electricity. They even power their office there with electricity produced from this.
Well, what about the time she says she saw this a couple of months ago? Any way to address that?
I asked if they gave permission back then. They said no, they've only given permission this one time and one time after a hurricane. And they want to know from any resident that thinks that this is happening. So if you do see this, call them so they can check it out, because they can have some penalties here because we wouldn't be getting what we're paying for, Jen.
Exactly. All right. Thank you, Shannon. If you have a problem that needs solving,